I ain't had to talk about cross-eyed Patel here in a hot minute. I haven't had to talk about him, but he on the scene, doing what he do best, lying, cause he ain't got time for both eyes to read all sets of evidence. So he said, "Fuck it, I ain't got this much time in my day, cause if I gotta read this shit twice, it's gonna take up a lot of my time, cause my left eye and my right eye don't meet in the middle. So I gotta use one individually to come up with a final verdict. So as far as I'm concerned, hey, I ain't seen nothing." Which way did he go? I'm going straight to hell and I'm all right with it. This is from the Esquire. FBI sources says old cross-eyed here is only in it for the perks. And it's making the U.S. a little bit less safe. Because he ain't really in for this shit for his job. Kash don't want to do his job. Kash has to do his job double the time. Telling y'all this nigga don't want to do here. I don't mean to alarm anyone, the article starts off by saying. During this troubled time, but the former internet troll placed in charge of the FBI has a lot of Kardashian in him. The New York Times article got a whole, the New York Times got a whole battle on of bureau sources to give up on Kash Patel's tenure as director. Okay? To give it up. Sorry, y'all. Let me slow down here because that shit cracked I just made myself fucking giggle. Patel, it seems, loves him some perks. Yeah, he in his heart of hearts, he knows he's pushing for a pedophile. He knows he's out here flat-footing for the pedophiles. Facts. Oh, facts. There's no running from it. Before he became the FBI, the director, he was on every podcast saying, "Bring in the Epstein files." This is when he could see. If y'all go back and look at Kash Patel's old videos, that nigga had both his eyes looking straight at you. But when you got a lie on the daily, and that you got that lying demon on you, he split that eyesight up. Yeah, he split that. Look at Huckabee Sanders, old Sarah Huckabee. She ain't been able to look herself straight in the mirror since she left that podium. Something about that lying demon tear their ass up. Cross-eyes the shit out of them. Yes, this nigga right here is the worst. I'm surprised Caroline's eyes ain't in the back of her motherfucking head as much as she lie. But what's tearing her up is the air keeps getting sucked out of them flat-ass lips. That's why she keeps injecting them with fluid, but her body says, "Not today, bitch, not today." But I digress. And I quote, "Every May, there's a Five Eyes conference with the head of every intelligence agency. This year, it was in the UK. Cross-eyed here is going. In the lead up to that, his detail starts making crazy requests. He's got special requirements on everything, and the Brits are getting pissed. Before the conference, his staff says he's unhappy because he doesn't like meetings in the office settings. What he wants is social events. He wants premier soccer games. He wants to go jet skiing. He'd like a helicopter tour." Everyone who heard about this was like, hold on. Is he really going to ask the MI5 director to go jet skiing instead of a meeting? The schedule is set and every Five Eyes partner is doing this. They can't just say that he's not participating, and instead he wants to go to the premier soccer game. This is a job, guys. His staff only cared about 3 things: what his meals were, when his workouts would be, and what his entertainment would be. The biggest plan is now he's going to get his girlfriend in there so she can go to Windsor Castle. He's got Nicole Rucker as his assistant, like a true executive concierge. And when she's not getting the food or the workout she wants, she'll just start screaming at people. Make it happen. Whenever the girlfriend is going to sing the national anthem at some wrestling event or some national raffle association or turning point event, they're calling the local SWAT team saying, you're going to guard her. Meanwhile, in Nashville, those poor bastards, their SWAT team has actually been converted to her protection. They're not even doing their own SWAT arrest anymore. They've got to bring in other teams to do that because they are guarding her at all times. Y'all could push that no talent having bitch right over the nearest rail. No one would see. No one would actually give a fuck. She would have one sentence in the article. Please quit wasting y'all time with that bitch. Now y'all see why that lackluster whore is with this cross-eyed fucking demon. Period. He is running around here on taxpayers' funds, living it up. Because as soon as this regime is over, that cross-eyed bitch will be sitting in jail getting minty of penises shoved up his back end. Trust and believe me. Kash Patel is a wrap. He never should have put his motherfucking eggs in this basket. He never should have ran behind dementia and they promised him all this bullshit. Because in the end, that cross-eyed, feckless, brain-rotted piece of shit will be the one holding the fucking bag. Stupid-ass cross-eyed bitch. Damn.